What's up, YouTube? Hey, I wanted to try something different again today. I've been doing the homestead videos and everything, but I started off this channel kind of doing like Bible reviews, kind of things like that. I am a sucker for like notebooks and pens, and dude, I love it. I gobble it up. I've got a little actual physical library here, and I have a bunch of books, so just all things kind of analog, bro. I love that kind of stuff. I love paper and pen, putting it all together, sitting down, getting it all on the page. I know a lot of folks like to do like the note-taking systems and things like online. I've tried that. I've tried the Notion. I like Notion. I have a Notion account. Notion, if you want to sponsor a video. I'm a small channel, but hey, you never know. But anyway, today there's no sponsors. It's just me back to the old tabletop here, talking to you, my friends, and telling you something that I think could help you. For the past few years, I've been using a pocket notebook to take down notes, lists, my to-do lists, grocery shopping lists, things that I need to remember for the day, all right here in this little Exceed notebook from Walmart. Now, I will say, a few years back, they were about $4 a piece. Now, they're almost $8. Wow. Almost double in price. So I've been doing this for a while. As you can see, this is kind of like a daily log, daily little, hey, this is a to-do list kind of thing. I did this one, journal / daily log from July to December 2021, and then January to June 2022. Kind of took a little time off, and then been in this one for a little while since October 2022. Now, do I do this every day? Obviously not. I'd feel, whoa! Hit the camera. I would have already filled this guy up, right? Do I do this every day? Obviously not, or I would have already filled this guy up. There is something to be said about, look at this artwork right here. It's from my son. There's something to be said about having an extra little helper in your back pocket, and that's what this notebook is for me. To my credit, I will say that I bought 4 of these looking ahead. I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get 4 of these. This should keep me occupied for a few years. And so far, I mean, from 2021 until now, I've used these. Very helpful. What I would normally do, here's a brand new one. You can see how hard and rigid it is. After much wear and use, it gets a little bit flimsy. The little strap right here on the back will come off. This one actually here, I think, survived for this year. Wow, very impressive. January to June 2022. This one here, I mean, it's just breaking in, and I love that feel. I love that texture. I love how that just breaks in, wears in. I mean, these have been places with me, man. My little black notebooks. So, how I will do this is I will just open these up, and I will have an index. Here's where we can put my information right here. Again, this is an Exceed. This is lined paper, and these first couple pages would be like my index, almost kind of like a bullet journal kind of thing. Then I would do like a calendar. I would spread it in half right here, January, February, March, April, kind of go over what I needed to do for the coming months. And then I would go to like a daily log, a daily to-do list. I'll put the date at the top. I'll have it numbered so I can reference in my index. Hey, this is when March starts or whatever like that. June, this is when June begins, is daily logs and lists for June. And then I'll just write my list. I've already tried to do this video. Let me get off the camera here so you don't get any of my personal info. Not that there's really any in here. But I already tried to do this video once, and I kind of messed up. But I take my little handy-dandy pen here, and this is a fountain pen. It is my crusty daily throw it in the pocket and run with it pen, right? And if I lose this one, no big deal. But it's a manuscript pen from, what is it, Hobby Lobby. And so I'll use this pen, and I love fountain pens, by the way. This is a cross pen. This is usually my go-to. I just don't have any more refills, but I need to get back on it. If you guys got any recommendations that will not break the bank, I would surely appreciate it. But I'll just come to the top here, and I'll make the little, hey, this is the page number. Here's the date. try to begin the day with Bible and prayer, going with Dr. Grant Horner's Bible reading program, or Bible reading challenge, if you will. And it is a challenge. It's 10 chapters a day, and you read one chapter per book as you go through it, and you'll eventually read the Bible 2.5 times in a year. Have I been doing it as good as I should? No. Ooh. Lord help me. But I like to use the squares when I make my list, right? So Bible and prayer, I'll make a square for if I have something to do. I got this from Adam Savage, Everything's a Hammer. And if I get it halfway done, or if I'm working on it, you can just kind of shade it in half like that. That's not a very good one. Shade it in half or whatever. But if you get it completely done, then you can shade the whole box in and you know it's complete. So I'll do my Bible and prayer, do my work, subheadings or subcategories within whatever that heading is, backlog, whatever I need to do. Then I have another square. I'm going to go work out. Another square, sign the kids up for volleyball. Another square, got to go make some keys for the house or whatever. You know, and it just keeps me on task. It keeps things in front of me. I keep this in my back pocket, and it's just handy for me to have. It's right there. It's quick. If I'm out and about and I need to make a note of something, I can just pull this out, write it down, and if it's something that I want to store long term, I've got it. And when I review my day or review my week and review the month, I can take whatever these little highlights are, the things that I want to remember, and put them in my long-term notes. And that's just how it is. But these are extremely handy to have. Like I said, they're almost $8 now, guys. So there might be something else out there. I know you could probably get field notes. I've been watching a ton of videos about field notes. There's a guy out there. I think it's, I cannot remember his channel right offhand, but I think he's based out of Europe. And it might be, I can't remember his name. But he really talks about a lot of stationary stuff, and he really loves field notes, and his whole background's field notes. And he's a cool dude. So if you can use the context clues there and find his channel. He's a smaller channel, about 1,000 so subscribers. But I've been watching all of his videos, and they're just cool. The field notes might be the way to go. But these so far have been good for me. It's been able for me to kind of keep track of, you know, various months all at one time, kind of keep a longer term handle on it. I mean, they don't really hurt your back, having them in your back pocket or even in your front pocket or whatever the case may be. But extremely handy to have this analog system, because I'll tell you, the note-taking apps are great, but if I have to turn on my phone, if I have to unlock the phone, if I have to go to a notes app, and then I have to sit there and text out what I want, it is just too much for me. It really is. If I don't keep it simple, I simply will not do it. And there's a good quote right there. If you don't keep it simple, you simply won't do it. So anyway, guys, if you've made it this far in the video, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if I have one of those. I don't even know if I'm part of that club yet. I'm sure that I am if I got a YouTube channel. Share the video if you think it would help somebody else. Just give them a suggestion. The Exceed notebook, pencil, paper, and even if you've just got like regular paper, man, fold it up, put it in your backlog, put it in your back pocket, take it out, take your notes, and then reference that at the end of the day. You never know what you're going to get. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you hanging in there. Hopefully I'll do more things like this as I keep going. And I might even try out other notebooks and bring you along on that journey. So I hope to see you again on the next video. Thank you, and stay strong.